Welcome back to the theater of high society, where every smile hides a secret, and every guest list is a potential declaration of war. You are watching Whatever You Need, the only digital sanctuary where we refuse to look away when the tension reaches its boiling point. If you are tired of the superficial summaries that miss the soul of the story, and are hungry for a narrative that dissects the psychology of fame, love, and the past colliding with the present, you have found your home. Today, we are stepping into a night that caused a stir in the entertainment world so profound that it became a hot topic not only for the two influential families uniting in marriage, but also for practically every gossip columnist from Istanbul to the shores of the Bosphorus. This was not just a wedding, it was a stage. And on this stage, a drama unfolded involving Hande Erçel, her partner Kerem Bürsin, and the ghost of a past romance that refused to stay buried. We are talking about the shocking presence of Hande Erçel. The air was thick with history, the glances were sharp as diamonds, and the outcome? Well, that is what we are here to analyze. Before we walk down the red carpet of this explosive evening, I need you to solidify your place in our inner circle. Press that subscribe button right now. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a breakdown of the events that shape the industry. And for those of you who want to support independent, high-caliber journalism, and gain access to exclusive psychological profiles of your favorite stars, I strongly encourage you to click the join button below. Your support is the foundation of whatever you need. Now pour yourself a glass of something strong, because we are going to a wedding. A night destined for history. This special event, attended by the glitterati of the Turkish elite, became a night that will be talked about for a long time, not merely because of the prestige of the names on the invitation cards, but because of the palpable electricity generated by the collision of past and present. While the bride and groom were undoubtedly the stars of their own ceremony, the center of gravity in the room shifted the moment the guest list began to materialize. The most shocking detail of the night, the variable that no one had accounted for in their social calculus, was the presence of Hande Erçel's ex-boyfriend, Hande Erçel, and his prominent family. This generated a huge wave of curiosity on social media as soon as the names were leaked. It is the nightmare scenario for many: a crowded room, a celebration of love, and the person who used to hold your heart standing just a few tables away. But for Hande Erçel and Kerem Bürsin, this was not a nightmare, it was an opportunity. An opportunity to show the world what moving on truly looks like. The architecture of Elegance. Hande Erçel made a lasting impression on the evening, not by raising her voice, but by simply existing in a state of supreme elegance. She arrived wearing a dress that was a masterclass in simplicity, striking, refined, and perfectly tailored to her silhouette. Her makeup was natural, highlighting her features without masking them, and her demeanor was one of serene confidence. She was one of the most talked about figures of the evening, not because she sought attention, but because she commanded it effortlessly. Beside her, like a fortress, stood Kerem Bürsin. He stayed by Hande's side the entire time, not in a way that suggested possession, but in a way that screamed partnership. The couple's arrival, from the very moment they stepped out of their vehicle and entered the hall, highlighted a harmony that cannot be faked. Their poses for the photographers, their shared glances that communicated entire conversations without a word, and the occasional whispers exchanged behind cupped hands demonstrated the bedrock strength of their relationship. They were a united front, entering a potential battlefield with the calm of veterans. The elephant in the room, however, the real tension of the evening, the kind that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up, was felt when Hande Erçel and his family entered the hall. It was inevitable that Hande's past relationship would resurface in such a crowded and public setting. In the ecosystem of celebrity gossip, the past is never dead, it is merely waiting for a wedding invitation. All eyes immediately turned to Hande and Kerem. The guests, pretending to sip their drinks, were actually watching for a crack in the armor. Would there be awkwardness? Would there be a hasty exit? The couple's reaction to this situation was a source of immense curiosity. Yet, Hande Erçel's calm expression did not waver for a millisecond. Kerem Bürsin's composure prevented any potential tension from taking root. According to sources deeply embedded in the couple's circle, Kerem, knowing the situation beforehand, remained very relaxed. He showed Hande great support throughout the evening, acting as a buffer between her and the prying eyes of the crowd. He was the anchor in the storm, proving that true confidence is quiet. Past versus present. Although rumors circulated that Hakan Sabancı and Hande Erçel actively avoided each other, dodging glances across the floral arrangements, their presence in the same room inevitably sparked a wildfire of gossip. While rumors swirled among the guests, claims also reached the tabloid press that they were seen glancing at each other at certain moments. This is human nature, curiosity is a reflex. However, neither Hande nor Hakan showed any visible signs of discomfort or tension. Their mature and reserved demeanor ensured that any potential crisis passed quietly, dissipating like smoke. Kerem Bürsin's behavior during this period did not go unnoticed by the astute observers in the room. He was observed to be quite protective, attentive, and deeply engaged with Hande. They spent time together on the dance floor, creating a private island in the middle of a sea of spectators. During conversations with other guests, Kerem was frequently seen turning to Hande, smiling, touching her arm, ensuring she felt seen and valued. These images increased the number of people who believe that the past has absolutely no place in the couple's current dynamic. A question for the Whatever You Need community. I want to pause the narrative here and ask you a question that touches on the complexity of relationships. Have you ever been in a room with a significant ex-partner while with your current love? How did you handle it? Did you feel the need to prove you were happy, or did you simply ignore them? Head down to the comments section right now and share your stories. Do you think Kerem's behavior was protective or possessive? Let's debate. And while you are there, please hit the like button if you are enjoying this detailed breakdown. It helps us grow. The statement, "He is embracing her," Kerem's relaxed and confident attitude was interpreted by veteran tabloid commentators as a definitive statement. He is now openly and clearly embracing his relationship with Hande in front of everyone, including the ghosts of her past. There is a power in that. It says, "I am not threatened by who you were with, because I know who you are with now." As the wedding atmosphere warmed up towards the end of the evening, and the formal tension gave way to celebration, Hande Erçel's joy became evident. The famous actress was seen chatting animatedly with her friends, laughing occasionally, and demonstrating through her demeanor that she wasn't dwelling on the past. She was living fully in the present. Kerem Bürsin's participation in this joyful atmosphere further enhanced the couple's energy, which resonated with the guests. Many attendees commented later that Hande and Kerem were, without a doubt, the most harmonious and attractive couple of the night, overshadowing even the newlyweds in terms of pure charisma. Hakan's retreat for Hakan Sabancı, however, the atmosphere was more subdued and reserved. To his credit, he played his part well. Enjoying the wedding with his family, Sabancı showed no outward discomfort with the presence of Hande Erçel and Kerem Bürsin. By completely eliminating any potential tension through avoidance and stoicism, he contributed to the peace of the evening. This was interpreted by the gallery as a sign that past relationships were truly behind them, and everyone was moving forward. It was a truce signed in silence. A study in contrast. In conclusion, this wedding transcended a simple marriage ceremony, and became a moment that will go down in celebrity history as a case study in maturity. The mature, relaxed, and approachable demeanor of Hande Erçel and Kerem Bürsin demonstrated once again that the past was over. The juxtaposition of past and present on the same stage became the most talked about detail of the performance. The world of celebrity news seems poised to discuss this wedding for a long time, as sometimes a single night is enough to generate countless rumors and comments. The departure. But the story didn't end when the music stopped. What happened after the wedding was discussed as much as the event itself. According to leaked behind-the-scenes information, Hande Erçel and Kerem Bürsin were seen leaving the venue together, behaving very relaxed, almost as if they had just returned from a casual date rather than a high-pressure social event. Their smiles seemed to be a silent response to all the rumors circulating throughout the night. In particular, the fact that Hande was walking arm in arm with Kerem, leaning into him, and offering a brief but sincere smile for the waiting press prompted comments suggesting, "This relationship is now much stronger than we thought." It was learned that Hande Erçel frequently met with her close friends during the wedding to debrief, and Kerem Bürsin also participated in these conversations, blending seamlessly into her inner circle. It was claimed that Kerem showed no signs of anxiety about leaving her side, nor did he hover anxiously. The whisper, "The past is in the past," sources close to the couple stated that at one point during the night, Kerem leaned in and told Hande, "The past is in the past, what matters is the present." Whether this quote is verbatim or a sentiment captured by onlookers, it perfectly encapsulates the energy of the night. At the height of the celebration, it was also noted that Hande and Kerem briefly danced on the dance floor. The dance, discreet yet perfectly coordinated, captured the attention of the guests. Hande's happiness and Kerem's calm and confident demeanor highlighted the strength of their relationship. Some guests who witnessed the moment couldn't help but comment, "This couple really fits together." It wasn't a performance, it was a rhythm. Meanwhile, Hakan Sabancı maintained a reserved demeanor until the end of the evening. Sabancı, who left the event with his family, deliberately avoided contact with Hande Erçel and Kerem Bürsin, a decision interpreted as a conscious one to preserve dignity for all parties. This was seen in the gossip circles as a sign that the parties acted with mutual respect. The extremely polite and calm demeanor of the Sabancı family, in particular, prevented the evening from turning into a potential crisis. Social media aftershocks. However, the social media posts following the wedding only fueled the tension online. Photos shared by some attendees, leaked snapshots taken from unflattering angles or blurry distances, showed Hande Erçel and Kerem Bürsin sitting at the same table, side by side, looking quite happy. Following these posts, fans were divided. Some argued that the past was completely behind them and celebrated the maturity on display. Others expressed concern about the emotional strain of sharing the same environment with an ex-partner, projecting their own anxieties onto Hande. However, the images of Hande and Kerem were clear enough to overshadow much of this debate. They looked like a team. They looked like a unit that had faced a test and passed it with flying colors. The silent victory. So, what did we learn from this night of high fashion and high stakes? We learned that true elegance is not just about the dress you wear, but how you carry yourself when the room is watching for you to stumble. Hande Erçel didn't just attend a wedding, she glided through a minefield and came out unscathed. Kerem Bürsin didn't just accompany his girlfriend, he proved that he is a partner who provides sanctuary, not drama. The past may have been in the room, wearing a tuxedo and sitting a few tables away, but the present was dancing in the center of the floor, arm in arm, laughing at the future. Before you go, I want to hear your final verdict. Who won the night? Was it Hande's elegance, Kerem's confidence, or Hakan's respectful distance? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to whatever you need, and click that join button to become a VIP member of our community. Until the next scandal breaks, keep your head high and your secrets close. This has been Whatever You Need. Thank you for watching.